This morning, Paul is having his catapult fitting.
Right, let's get you set up then, mate. So we've got the new,
green.
the new design one, the new ergonomic Evo Ergo.
Oh yeah, like it.
Now you might think it's just rubber and balls, but you'd be way off, literally. Wayne is taking all sorts of measurements to get it right.
So put your hand to your face where you would draw to.
Yeah.
That's where you draw to and that's where you shoot.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're going to measure from your fork tip to your anchor point. Oh. Fork tip, your anchor point, which is actually the same as mine, about 81 centimetres. So this band has a stretch ratio of between 4.5 and 5, depending on the weather. So we need to get the active length, which is 81 centimetres, and divide it by about, in this weather today, about 4.7, and that will give us your active length. Yeah? So you see we're not quite maxed out. So these got the same draw length as what I've got, which is 81 centimetres to there, so we've just got, that's about maximum there. So we're not quite maximum of the band, which is exactly what we wanted.
With the Evo Ergo Forester fitted, it's time to get some practice down at the range. It takes some fine-tuning, but after half a dozen shots, Paul is plinking well.
Oh!
He's found it.
So remember that anchor point, yeah?
Accuracy is one thing, consistency is another.
Feel the bounce, Childerley. Raspberry ripple, no pressure.
Oh! That's better.
As a good technique is crucial, Wayne explains one of the tips he's passed on to Paul.
When the ball's in the pouch, just make sure it's not like that. You want to see how the bands are skewed, so that these two bits aren't lined up.
Oh, I see.
So that means you're going to get an uneven balance of power.
I see.
Yeah. So if these are perfectly lined up, you're going to get a symmetrical draw. So you're going to have a symmetrical amount of power through the ball. Whereas if they're like this, the bottom band's going to have more power than the top band, which is going to send it. Yeah. Beauty.
Oh,
Beauty.
Ding dong. quite satisfactory, that is. Yeah. Cool.
Wait till you hunt with it. You think hitting the target's satisfactory, but going out and hunting, properly hunting with one is the next level. Yes, perfect. It's so raw. You know what I mean? It's such a primitive thing. And to walk into a woods with a catapult and walk out with dinner, it's an achievement.
Time for us to go hunting. At the time of filming, we were coming to the end of the game season, so squirrels and cock pheasants are on our quarry list. The pheasants should be the simpler of the two to hunt. To make life easier, Paul has brought the Hick Micro Griffin spotter to check the trees and the cover. We've seen Wayne using his Hick Micro unit in the same way.
When you've used Hick thermals as well, are they useful for this type of shooting?
Very good for this sort of shooting, definitely. Yeah, without a doubt. Especially with all this sort of brush you've got around, things can easily hold up in these brambles, mainly pheasants really, that hold up in the brambles. Obviously rabbits, we've seen a lot of the water deer. We've got really close to them, sort of 10 metres or so. You wouldn't even know they were there unless you had the thermal on them. Really, really good in this sort of situation.
Photographer and cameraman Carlos Carubia is also with us and takes over the thermal to film through it and guide Wayne into heat sources.
Got to go slowly. Oh, that was just over the top. You never would have seen that without a thermal. Never. He'll come round. If I'll go around the other side, he'll come round this side.
Then we hear Paul up ahead. He's made contact with a squirrel.
Oh. He's gone down a hole. Gone down this hole here.
It bolts for the bushes, then makes it to ground.
You ain't getting that out, mate. You ain't put your fucking hand in there, surely.
What? You joking, Childerley?
What happens next is unexpected.
Give it a laugh. Have a laugh.
No, you don't want to.
What? They hurt my hole! Whee! Squirrely! Come on, matey.
You got to be kidding me.
Why?
What? Oh my!
Oh my God!
Jay, I've got a priest here.
That's up the tree, running.
That's the most bottle I've ever seen.
What's that?
Old 3 fingers Childerley strikes again.
It shot and I went whack, and it whacked him right, and he come down and he caught a branch and...
Just managed to scurry into the hole.
How do you know he's going to be tail up as opposed to teeth
He
up?
ran down that way, didn't he?
I'll tell you what, mate, I'll shake your hand for that one. Bloody
right.
hell. Good shot and good retrieve, Jesus. That's worthy of any terrier. Right up underneath.
Did you get him on me?
Yeah, sort of up underneath the ribs here.
He's running, and he obviously the cameraman was busy talking about cameras and best lenses and that sort of stuff.
Doing his hair.
And he come out that side there by that dray, went out there, and he jumped across. He went to one branch. I thought I must give it a go because he's going. And my wingman worked with me, and it actually just took him right off the branch, spun him round, and he coming down. He grabbed the branch and then gained himself, and then and as he went on, he struggled, and that's where he come down to find a hole.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting, wasn't it?
Pretty brilliant.
Hey?
Well, I never had you pegged for getting a squirrel today.
Did I? Oh.
No, I didn't.
Is this like the premium game, is it?
It is, mate, with a catapult. These are tough. These are tough.
Yeah.
Really tough.
Look at that, eh? Got sweat on.
You have got a
You couldn't let him go.
You got to eat that.
Thanks. I do anything but eat squirrel.
Carlos also captures Paul's skills through the griffin.
Well done, mate.
You nutter.
Well done.
Why?
I can't believe he put his hand down there.
I'll tell you what it is. Right, so basically when I was a young boy, I went on a course down the Game Conservancy, as it was called then, and it was Squirrel with the Forestry Commission, and they baited all these traps, and you had to pass the course, you had to humanely dispatch a squirrel by your hand. So you empty it into a Hessian sack, and then you take the sack all round, peel it all the way back, hold the squirrel on the head, clean kill.
There's one thing doing it in a Hessian sack where you've got an idea of where its head is. It's another thing putting your hand blind down a hole and dragging it out. Do you know what I mean? That's a completely next level for me. There's not a chance in this earth you'd get me to put my hand in there. Not with a squirrel in there.
I did a few dummy runs.
Yeah, but still, Christ. That was impressive. That was impressive.
Makes it a bit of fun, doesn't it?
Yeah, unreal.
Brilliant. Wow. So is that still inside it, you think?
No, that'll have put a hole inside it. It won't have pierced the skin. Well, I'm saying that, it may have pierced the skin because there's blood on the outside, obviously. So it probably has pierced the skin somewhere, but the ball won't be inside.
No.
The mass damage will be here. There'll be a hole here.
Yeah.
So it really would cause a lot of internal damage.
We're all a little bit gobsmacked by Childerley's gamekeeping moves.
Birdie! Come on, matey.
Opportunities come and go. It's only after many miles of walking the woods that Wayne claims a well-earned pheasant in the open with a headshot at 20 yards.
The end of the season, the birds are flighty, they know the score, but we managed to creep around the corner here, use the bins as our sort of camouflage, if you like, and sneak up on a few that were feeding on some corn in here. And this one was about 15 yards. Sat up nicely, sort of side onto us, and took an 11mm steel right in the temple. I knew he was out, knew where the ball struck, knew he was dead, so I sort of hung back and hoped that we could get another shot, possibly get a shot at another one.
I mean, for you, that was almost close quarters. I mean, I don't think I've filmed you shoot anything so close before.
No,
normally.
but that's the thing. Yeah, that's the beauty with a catapult, though, isn't it? You know, 15 yards or 30 yards, it's still a sporting shot. I mean, you never get an easy shot with a catapult. You know, so even at 15 yards, I'm over the moon. A clean kill, right on the back of the head. Yeah, couldn't be happy with it, really.
Awesome. Enjoyed your day?
Very much so.
And how do you think the boy's performing?
Very good. And then he nearly hit one here just a minute ago.
Goodness.
As it was running. Beginner's luck, I think.
Getting dangerous this, mate.
Paul has definitely made the most of his first outing with his newly fitted catapult. Not bad for a novice. For more about Wayne's Caddyshack range, go to caddyshack.co.uk, and to learn more about the Hick Micro range of thermal spotters, go to eliteoptical.co.uk.